All right, cocksuckers. Today we are gambling, specifically with the audio quality, because I don't know if my mic is gonna last this hour and 10-ish minutes that this video will be, or this practice will be. But yes, welcome back to Cute Bots, an artwod workout. Artwod being the best draftsmanship platform in the fucking world, right? I can do this because of them. I can do this because of them, right? If you can't do this, it's because you don't have them. Therefore, go to them. I'm not affiliated. Just a huge shill. I fucking wish, god damn it, I wish they'd affiliate me, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I swear. Right. I think that's just the main thing. I swear. Right. I swear, and my humor is crass. I don't think they'd want to be associated with someone like that. They're associated with meeee draws because he's a nice guy and he's very chill and he's very yeah, he draws and he's not me. He's not me. He's meeee. Dude, these are all horrible jokes. I'm just gonna. Yeah, so anyways, I'm practicing hinges. This is a complicated hinge mannequin. We're doing the next part now, which is this. We're adding this shape to it. Draw along, get your pen, paper out, draw along, stop being a fucking waste man, right? I'm trying to find the angle, or waste woman, right? I'm trying to find the angle for my encouragement, call to actions, right? Do I say, you can do it, I believe in you? Or do I say, stop being a fucking lazy piece of shit, I believe in you, right? Either way, I believe in you. Now you just need to believe in yourself and start by doing the work, right? Just start by taking action. The starting is the perfect condition. Alex Hormozy. I'm just a parrot of people who I enjoy. I want to talk about a couple of things today, but let's just get started on drawing. Not a couple of them are art related. Actually, only one of them is art related. But I want to draw first and foremost. Oof. Okay. So the cue I'm gonna keep giving myself, because I've realized that I don't do this enough, is am I in extreme discomfort? If the answer is yes, cool, keep going. If the answer is no, just like right now, back to visualization and trying to see everything, right? Because that's how we're gonna get better. Oof. Okay, so this is good. Like, am I in extreme discomfort? Because what are we chasing right now? We're chasing extreme discomfort, right? That's what we want. We want to be in just fucking peril, for lack of a better word. Right? And the best way to do that, in my experience, or in my opinion, whatever the fuck, is just dying mentally. Right? Just, see, that's a bit off. But yeah, just fucking really just trying to be in as much discomfort as possible mentally while I try to visualize this as much as I can. And that's the next big thing, right? It's like always trying to visualize. And obviously, I made this way too small. Now then we look at the proportions here. That's way too small. I see I didn't use this as a frame of reference, but we've committed, therefore we shall continue. Right? The main thing for me is just my extreme discomfort trying to visualize. And right now, I can confidently say that yes, I am, because I'm literally fucking talking while doing this as well. But right now, I can confidently say, oof, and this is good. This is the angle that I wanted at. Yeah, I think I can confidently say that I'm in a decent amount of cognitive discomfort. That's what I mean by discomfort, by the way. It's just cognitive discomfort, because art is thinking, right? Drawing is thinking. It's a hill I'll die on, right? Oof. Okay. See, like, okay, this is good. This is good. We want to keep pushing discomfort. So what am I trying to visualize right now? I'm trying to visualize this shape right here, but upside down. I'm thinking about the angle, right? I'm thinking about this, right? Because this ended up becoming a way more extreme angle like that. So I'm thinking about this in conjunction with that. I'm thinking about where it's placed, right, proportionally in relation to that. I'm thinking about, okay, well, we have this shape now that we're trying to draw, right? Where does that relate in the middle to that? So I'm thinking about all those things to the best of my ability. And I'm trying to rotate it in my mind every so often, as much as I can. Right? And again, the perspective is the most difficult part to maintain. as is the, okay, like this upside down angle is super fucked because there's so many things that are getting in the way of this. Okay, so where do we need this? We need this right around here, right? So let me just try to visualize this again. Right, that shouldn't have drawn that just yet. There you go. And then this is something like that. I know it's all fucking tiny as shit. Ooh, trying to visualize this is okay. Good. I'm in extreme discomfort. Remember, everybody, chase excess cognitive friction. It's just a really annoyingly fancy way of saying just really try to make sure you're in as much discomfort as possible. Okay, now we got this shape, which I haven't even understood this shape yet, but if I were to try to understand this shape, which is what matters, right? Trying to understand this shape. Okay, that's that. That comes out. Okay, so clearly this is, and it's in the middle here, so I can just do something like this. There you go. That's the bottom of this. Okay, this is fucking amazing. My brain is dying. This actually feels so good, right? And while I visualize all of this, I have to think, okay, what is this perspective? Something like this. Something here. Oh, actually, there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Let me finish this. Yeah, let me finish this, and then while I rest my brain, we will discuss what it is I wanted to discuss. So I think it's something like, if I look at that, right, and then it's something like that. Wait, does that even make sense? Oh, it does make sense. Okay, thank goodness. No, it doesn't. It should have been further out, because this is beveled. And then there's a little thing right there, a little hinge right there. Okay, and then it's like, fuck, it's like this, right? There you go. And then there's a thing in the middle that juts out like so. Right? Something like that. And we'll actually obviously figure the shape out properly. See, I'm not in extreme discomfort anymore, so we got to go back to the box. And I understand, don't worry, I'm very well aware these lines are garbaggio. But it's also because this is too small, right? I'm aware of all the mistakes I'm making. Do not fret. Do not fret. Okay, proportionally, oof, see, now again, we need to go back to the discomfort that I need to be facing, right? Because proportionally, this is already off. But that should be okay, roughly. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, let me just fix that. There you go. And now this is that shape. Yeah, I drew this. When you compare to this, I drew it way too small. Honestly, this might be the size. Like, this is definitely the size. That is way too small. That is unnecessarily small. Like, dude, fuck it. We're just gonna cover that like this. And yeah, draw these. That is way too small. But you know what? I definitely did work my brain, and we got to try to connect this. Um, Obviously, this angle is off. This is good because this should be aligned, right? This right here, because it's centered. So that makes sense. Obviously, the angling here is completely inaccurate. So honestly, what I need to do is be able to draw both of them. We need to draw the bottom of this, clearly. Okay, well, here's what I wanted to talk about while I draw the next one. Well, okay, well, I didn't do my second hour of drawing yesterday, like I said. So in the previous video, and I'm just walking to get the thing that I want to show to the audience, I guess. Enjoy looking at the really garbage drawings while I get it, right? Jesus fucking Christ, everything's in the way. But yesterday I was like, oh, I'm gonna do another hour. And then I realized my phone was dying. And it's all bullshit excuses. I was just too lazy to wait the 20 minutes required to charge it. So I just decided to do piano and then not record my practice, but to draw and try to apply. So I'm like, I'm gonna try drawing a mech. It's not done. I've only done the first half, but here it is. Now you see, I hope you can see an understanding in the sense that learning how a real life and literally just drawing a real life hinge, right? Mannequinizing it and drawing it and realizing how things are interconnected. Fuck! Oh God! Drop. Jesus Christ. Hashtag ViggyFams professionally, right? Yeah, I guess ViggyFam is just an adjective now. I ViggyFammed professionally today. But anyways, yeah, I hope you can see now, right? Like, I was thinking about interlocking, hinges, right? I don't even know how ball and joints to draw yet, but I was already thinking about like pivots, right? A little bit of pivoting here, ball and joint there, right? More hinge, you know, another hinge, ball and joint, right? But you see, like, it looks like a mech. That was pretty cool. It's kind of like a lizard creature type thing. I'm not done yet. I'm probably gonna do the legs and try to again think about more hinges. But you see how doing this for like a few 4 or 5 hours results in this, or like this specific level of complexity. I want to be clear, right? And everything that was built on top of this to up, like doing all the mech shit and single rounding shit I've been doing up until this point, especially the hinge stuff, especially the hinge mannequin stuff, led to this. Okay, so I hope it's clear that fundamentals create style and ideation designs, not the other way around. Fundamentals create this. Okay, one more time. I'll do it one more time. Fundamentals create this. I hope it's clear now. Yes, you're not retarded. You understand relatively that doing complex shapes and interlocking and understanding the concepts create this. One more time. Fundamentals create this. Okay, cool. I just want to make that clear. Fucking idiots, right? So that was the one thing I want to talk about. Let me rest my brain. I'll talk about the other thing. Okay, cool. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is Peter Hahn put out like a stream for Lightbox, which is an artist event. Really unfortunate. I've never gotten the chance to go there. I only discovered about, well, it's only a few years old, but I only knew about it starting last year. And I was like, damn, this shit looks cool. But I thought everybody knew Peter Hahn. Like nobody recognized him. Only his students did. But I was like, dude, for me, Peter Hahn is such a goddamn household name. Personally, right? Personally, he's such a fucking icon in terms of someone who knows draftsmanship, that I'm just like, oh yes, of course everybody knows who Peter Hahn is, but apparently everybody does not know who Peter Hahn is, and it boggles my fucking mind, to be honest. It literally boggles my mind. Yeah, that's the size we need. Like, yeah, that's the size, not that. There you go. This is a good size. That's the size I want the mannequin to be from now on, roughly, right? But yeah, like, dude, fucking, Sam Does Art was there too, right? And I was like, how the fuck does Sam not know who Peter Hahn is? But I get it. Obviously, it's a fucking bubble. Not everybody's just gonna know the artists that we look at. Everybody looks at different artists. I understand that conceptually, you know, or just logically, I understand that. But it was just insane to me. I'm like, this guy's literally a fucking icon for me, evidently. But I thought everybody, it was just one of those things. I'm like, damn, the world's so much bigger. But it was so sad. I'm like, dude, like, how do people not know who Peter Hahn is? Still, even now, the fact that I'm still fucking talking about it goes to show how I'm taken aback by that. I am. Okay, am I in extreme discomfort? No. Time to, yeah, see, there you go. It's a good cue. There you go. This is a good size. No, see, I'm not in extreme discomfort again. I have to visualize the entire thing as I draw. The entire thing. All the angles. I have to visualize everything. Everything has to be visualized. Absolutely everything. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do it, but the attempt. The attempt is the most important part. Shit, see? There you go. Really fucked up the perspective there, but thankfully... See, I don't draw in this perspective too, so it's really good to... It's really good to practice that. Right. This is a bit better already, but again, I have to think about the angles. What am I trying to think about in terms of angles? This. Oh, well, I already fucked that up, but... If that's my box, roughly. Jesus Christ, that's not my box, but whatever. I'm thinking about this. Right? These angles, trying to calculate them. That is not my box, bro. What the fuck? It's this. There you go. That's my plane. That's much better. Okay, anyways, back to extreme discomfort. Hashtag I'm dying. Okay, oof, I'm thinking really hard right now. Let's just try to figure this out. See, I have to expand the box in my mind. We actually have to like see it like this. So that's another thing I'm working on, is like really expanding it outwards. So at all times, I can just calculate. Right? And it's super difficult. This is why I need to ghost. Oof. See, now I'm in extreme discomfort trying to visualize this entire thing. This is hilarious how much pain I'm in. Sorry, cognitive friction. Pain is not the right word. Cognitive friction. Oof. And it might not seem like much, but trust me when I say this is killing me. Right? Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Let's keep trying to think out loud. Okay. So we'll do something like this. There you go. That's how we want it. Okay. Let's keep this in my mind. There you go. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's so much fucking pain. This is drawing, guys, by the way. This is drawing. The absolutely nothing happening on the paper, but everything happening in your mind. That is drawing. Okay? That's art. It's all the thinking you're doing that's going to lead to the success, quote unquote, if you want to call it that, right? And all the errors that I'm making even thinking about this. Oh my god, this is so fucking difficult to try to calculate this and visualize the entire thing while I'm drawing it, bro. Come on. We're getting closer. Okay. So something like this. Wait. Okay. See, it's so hard. I can't see it. But I'm gonna keep. I don't give a shit. Like this is. I don't care how long it takes anymore. I've realized that I cared too much earlier. Of like, okay, I have a quote unquote fan base or like an art thing, and I shouldn't take too much time. Nope, take all the fucking time you need. I don't give a shit about you guys. I only give a shit about my art progress. And that is the thinking that I'm doing. Oof. See, I'm visualizing the box. I'm trying to visualize how the forms will be attached inside this box. Ah, I fucked it up. Even with all of that, I fucked it up completely. It's still in. It ended up being in perspective. Holy shit, I fucked that up so badly. But it's okay. That's how we learn. Well, the only thing left to do now is to continue, right? You know, we can't let these grievances get in the way of continuing, right? And I still have to think. I clearly still have to think very hard. So, but yeah, this is completely off. Like this perspective, it should have been more like this way. Yeah. I ended up literally doing it. Dude, holy shit, that's amazing. Even after all that thinking, I still made the exact mistake I was trying to avoid. And that's learning, by the way. This is the part where you don't get frustrated, where you take the error and you're like, amazing. Because now the brain's gonna be like, oh, I really made a huge mistake here. Like, genuinely, this was a huge mistake. Right? But that doesn't mean that I can't continue to learn and to grow and to practice. Because we can still take this as an opportunity to yeah, there you go, see? Again, I want to be very clear. I hope you can see this is completely incorrect. Like, it's literally flush with the perspective when we're supposed to have an angle, right? So I'm going to do this exact same perspective again, and we're going to get it right the next time. This is also too high up. But again, like, just because I've quote-unquote fucked up doesn't mean suddenly I stopped drawing, right? Or I stopped thinking. Because even this is difficult. There you go. This is our little shape that's jutting out. Right? And we're just trying to find the proportion for that. Am I in extreme discomfort? No. Okay. See, there you go. It's a beautiful recalibration of just taking into account that, oh, I'm not trying as hard as I could. It's an incredible way to think about it. And yeah, when everything is an error, it's amazing. Because you can just keep fucking up. There you go, see? It's connected like that. Now we need... this, it's in the middle, right? So... see, it's not connected properly. Because obviously this is supposed to be attached to the middle of this. So this should have actually been further out. There's a system in place that I can clearly focus on. Wait, let me look at the shape again. What is this supposed to be like? Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's supposed to be like this. Hold up. Damn, what is even going on anymore? I don't even know what's going on anymore. But I think we can just keep going, right? Such a complex shape. That I didn't fuck up that much, thankfully. Oh, my head's like, dude, my head's like tilting like this. It's like this. Okay, so clearly my mind does not understand. It's so clear that my mind does not understand. Oh wait, no, it's just supposed to go through. Okay, so that's like just fucked up on all accounts. Right? Okay, so this, while great, is a big mistake. And now we just got to figure out how to get past that mistake. Right? But yeah, I guess the thing I was trying to say with Peter Han is like, it's just crazy to me that someone so prolific in my world of art is completely unknown. Right? And I feel as if I have a decent, like if you look at my Instagram, you'll see that I follow a decent range of artists. Right? I personally feel like I followed, like, obviously I'm interested in really good draftsmen, right? That's, you know, that's not really a surprise that I mostly try to seek out really good draftsmen specifically like Peter Han, Kim Jong-il, Karl Kopinski, Antonia Shaperitz, Andrew Loomis. There's like a million others: Jae Park, Dong Ho Kim, Dang Kumo, right? There's this guy Roger Godims, right? Broken Draw. Like, okay, there's a million people, and again, the names I list are never. It's not like an exhaustive list of everybody. It's just people I can think about right now, right? Oof, this was super difficult. So I thought a lot, which is good. How much time has passed? 25 minutes? Nice. I can fucking kill my brain more, right? But I also follow people like Loish, Pluvium Gardis, Pluvium Grandis. Fuck, I don't remember. Like a lot of abstract painters, right? Watercolor. So I feel as if I have a decent. Oh wait, this is supposed to be down here. Yeah, I feel like I have a decent range of people that I follow, but obviously I guess some people just only follow the things that they're interested in, or that's like a range of things. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I was just surprised that Peter Han is not as prolific as I thought he was. I mean, he's huge, bro. He has like a million followers. I guess just the people at Lightbox didn't really know who he was, which is so surprising to me because he's like, dude, dynamic sketching, like dynamic sketching, art center, dynamic Bible, right? All that shit taken from Norm, his mentor, and that Peter, carries it on, right? Expert draftsman. I don't know. SuperAni, all that shit. I just thought people would be like, holy shit, that's Peter Han. Just like people would be like, holy shit, that's Jim Lee. But I guess not. I guess not. Anyways, I'm gonna rest my brain and I'm gonna try this again. And this upside down angle is so good for trying to reinforce it. Holy shit. But this is definitely the size I want to do it at. Like this size. Just gotta keep going at it, right? I'm just gonna rest my brain. I think I just found out a way while I was resting. Not really resting because I was thinking about this, but I just thought of a way I can make this even harder for myself. Genuinely even harder. So I've been starting at this base, right? I've been starting by establishing the perspective with either this shape or this shape, right? But they all tell me the same thing, that this is the perspective, right? Like they all tell me that. But to make it harder, why not start with the angle itself? Why not start with this? Like this connection right here, right? This connection. Why not start with that? Because then I'm literally forced to think about the box, and this is going to be upside down, by the way. I'm literally forced to think about the box, think about the connection, and think about just, I could literally, we could add the platform last, and then draw this entire thing, this 1, 2, and 3 first. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing problem solving. Okay, that's what we're doing. Because that way I can actually proportionally keep these aligned to each other, and then the base comes last. Because at the end of the day, this is the hinge, right? Like hinge, shape, hinge, hinge here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's keep making things harder and harder and harder, just exponentially more difficult for ourselves, right? So we need to, let me think. I'll do something like this. If I change that around, okay. All right, so, that's already so fucking hard. Okay, I think I can relatively understand what I'm going to be doing right now. Oh my god, holy shit, this is difficult. Okay, so this is my box, right? If this is my box, I want to put it along the same plane. So actually, this should be my box. Like right here, right? Because I'm trying to rotate these on the same axis. I don't think it looks like that perfectly, but I'm trying to rotate them on the same axis. So this way we keep proportion and also just consistency of perspective in mind, right? Like if this is the axis, we're trying to have it be like, okay, this is rotating in this way, and this is this way, and this is this way, but they're all horrible examples, I know, but they're all on the same axis, or they're all within the same ground plane, I guess you could call it. They're all anchored to the same perspective. So obviously thinking about that is already very difficult. So let me just keep pushing my mind to think about that. And then now that we got that, Okay, yeah, we'll do it this way. And then I'm trying to think about. Yeah, I said I want to do. I mean, yeah, we'll do that first. We'll keep the ground plane last. Like, by the ground plane, I mean this thing that's attaching it. So. There you go. We'll do something like this. Am I in extreme discomfort? I would say I am, actually. Right? I would definitely say I am. Because I'm trying to imagine this all at once. There you go. And then. Oof, see? The box. And then the angles inside the box. That was super hard. I need to do that angle again afterwards. I know I said I would do it, but then I completely got sidetracked. This is why, this is probably why I'm great to watch, because I'm equally as retarded as every single one of you, in the sense that I just keep forgetting to do things. Like, I literally just keep forgetting to do things. And that's the beauty of art. You just keep forgetting and you never get better. Right? Okay. Okay, let's think about the box. Let's think about the box. There you go. Something like that. Not the best, but something like that. Keep trying to think about the box. Right? Am I in extreme discomfort? Not as much as I could be, so let's recalibrate. Right? Yep, definitely not as much as I could be. And then we will go here. Because I'm not visualizing the entire thing, clearly. Okay, so let's move here. Dude, I'm like tensing my neck while I do this. I need to calm down. No, I need to tense it harder. Maximum fucking girth. Let's go. Think about the box. Just keep thinking about the box. Keep thinking about the box and the way things connect to the box and angles. Right? Realize I fucked up the perspective, but it's okay. Keep moving forward until my enemies are destroyed. That doesn't even sound like AOT. Or Meet the Robinsons. Very interesting how all those themes connect. Okay, so that. There you go. Okay, I lost it, so let's think about the box, think about the box, think about the thing that's connected to the... Okay, so this needs to be a bit larger. There you go, I'm gonna put this here. Wait, hold up. Yeah, okay, so like this, right? Cool, that should be okay. So I'm gonna put this right here. Think about the box, think about the entire shape. Oh, man, these cylinders really need work. It's on me, I'm the one who's not making them good enough. Okay, this is great. Oh my god, it's fucking, I love this. This is what we need to do, just kill our fucking brain. Right? And again, this thing is right there. There you go. We can definitely cover it or close it, I believe. But with that being said, let's see. Something like this, right? Okay, now we have this shape. So it's Well, I didn't even mean to fucking do that. But we're here now, so... Okay, and then we have this. Should be... What was the shape again? Oh yeah, it's just like this. It's like that. Obviously, the line needs to be a lot thinner. And we'll add the beveling. Like so. Am I in extreme discomfort? No, I'm not. Bring it back. Bring it back. Think even harder. Okay, we need to. So that's off perspective. And then this thing. There you go. So now we have something like this. See, I hope it's starting to make sense. Like that's how it's attached. Okay, that's very difficult to think about. Something like that? I think it makes sense. It's not that incredible. Let's see, that's connected there. Bring it out a little bit. There you go. Oh, shit. There you go. And then this is also, there's like a little thingy here that juts out. Oh, well, I fucked up the perspective. That line should not be there. It should be way lower. And then... There you go. Okay, so it's too wide. If I go by this, okay, well, I fucked up the perspective again. Something like that. This is why clean lines are so important, right? I look at it this way. It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of issues, don't get me wrong. And my brain just kind of died at the end. But at least general concept is being applied decently. Something like that. Nope, not that good. Oof, that was very difficult. And okay, where did we exactly lose it? Obviously when this happened, like this connection, if we look at it this way, right? Like this connection, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. Oh, the perspective's completely off here. But yeah, the connection isn't bad. We just need to make it clearer. And this is where going back to understanding the shape helps, because then now we can reference the shape as to what's going on there, right? Okay, cool. There's like a little screw there. Okay, I'm gonna rest my brain. It's been 40 minutes now somehow since I did this one, but good stuff. I still think, as always, I could have tried harder, but I am very, very proud of myself for putting in a lot of effort. Like genuinely, this was such a huge step up too. I think the next step really is just the lines. I mean, so there's always a quote unquote next step, and yeah, it might just be the not just might. I think it's definitely the lines. It's definitely the fucking lines. Proportions are okay, but they're actually not that good in comparison. I think I'm making this this is a bit too wide in comparison to this. That's also causing issues, right? But either way, something like that, right? That's the hinge. Okay, let me rest my brain and then we're gonna keep going. Obviously, I think this, I really want to go back to this size. That's the main thing, right? That I want to focus on. But okay, let me rest my brain. Wunderbar, I am back. You know what? Not bad, considering we went from this to this, and this is like, it's okay. It doesn't look too bad considering it's fucking upside down, right? The upside down strat. That's the strat. And I'm glad these all do relatively look like they're on the same axis. Of course, there's huge issues with the perspective, but okay, let's keep going. And yeah, clearly figuring out this connection is the most important thing. So honestly, I think I'm gonna focus on that right now. Starting with this connection is probably the most important thing too. It'll help me establish my proportions very well. And should I continue doing it upside down? Yeah, probably. Okay, so this is where thinking is involved. I mean, thinking is always involved, but this is where really I gotta think. Okay, I understand which side of this I'm gonna be on. We're gonna be seeing it from that side, so no, I actually want to keep seeing it from this side so I can actually reinforce to myself what's actually happening there, right? So let's see. Let's try to think about this really hard. Extreme discomfort. Oh, it's so hard to visualize this. It's so fucking hard to visualize this. Even thinking about what's next, right? I literally, I'm drawing a blank, but this is good because I'm drawing a blank. I have the ability to push further into that, right? Because it's only in this extreme discomfort that I'm slowly starting to get an idea of what it is that I want to draw. And like in terms of visualizing and rotating it, right? So where do I want to start? I don't see anything right now. I'm telling you right now, I literally don't even see that. I just need to slowly, put the puzzle pieces together in terms of where. Okay, so yeah, is that the angle I want to do? Maybe it is. No, I want to do it in a different angle because I want to see the connection being made. So maybe something like this instead. I know I love how like I'm just saying shit and none of you know what I'm seeing. But I'm just assume I'm rotating it. This is why I say fucking draw along. Like none of this is not entertainment. Okay, this is just a reminder that drawing is thinking. Like these videos are just, oh wow, drawing takes a lot of effort and somebody's proving it. Wonderful. Let me draw along and prove it to myself as well. All right. Like the entertainment comes 5-10 years from now, which I just keep offsetting, of course. But like when I'm good, you guys can be entertained. This isn't the good years. These are the foundational years. And even 5-10 years from now, I won't really be good. Everything I do will be foundational. But I'll just be getting more proficient, so it will be something that will be entertaining because like, oh wow, you can draw this really complicated thing. For me, it's still about the basics, but for the fucking casual viewer, it'll be about the spectacle, right? But anybody who actually puts effort into art knows it's not about the spectacle. It's about what they're thinking and applying and the problem solving that's going into it, right? With that being said, okay, let's try. Still trying to figure out which angle I fucking want. Oof. Okay, no, let's just do it this way. Yeah. I'll just do this angle again, roughly. But, you know, slightly tilted. Because... how do I want to go about this? Actually, yeah, like, I'm still trying to figure out the angle. God damn it, this is difficult to think about, but I'm glad I'm... Like, at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to think about the shapes, right? Like, what angle do I want to see it from? Okay, I want to see it from this angle, actually. Fuck it. So... Yeah, okay, this is the angle I want to see it from. This is the part where I'm just going to try to see everything in my mind. There you go. This is where the box... Oh, see, am I in extreme discomfort? No, I could be in much more. There you go, see? Just recalibrating. Just recalibrating. I'm still not in extreme discomfort. I need to be able to... like, again, we want to kill our brains, right? We just want our brains to die. And that's where I come into play, because I will kill your brain. I know these are slightly off perspective, but there you go, I just fixed it with a tiny little line. Okay, now what angle is this? What angle is this? What angle is this? It's this angle. There you go, that's the angle I want. See, and it's always the lines that suffer. But it's okay. Because we'll just work through that. Right? Again, I want it to be like that. But that just comes with time and patience. And just focus. All of which I fail at, apparently. But... oof, this is where, you know, thinking about the connections of how we're doing it is so difficult. Because it's like, okay, we have the perspective, which is this. We need to zoom out. We have to understand the shapes and how they connect. Because, yeah, sure, I have this. But... there you go, something like that. There you go. Oof, am I in extreme discomfort? Maybe. But I could always be in more. I need to stop tensing my neck, though. That's just a weird habit. There you go. At least you have that connection established. Okay, continuously just putting myself in extreme cognitive friction, as they say, right? Okay, so that's where this is going to be. Again, we need something. If I look at the... oh, okay. So I've started to understand that it's a bit different than what I expected. The shape, that is. So it's... So this is good. Like doing this. That's good. Right? And also having this. If we were to just... Oh no, I completely fucked the perspective. No, did I? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, thank fucking goodness. See, this is what I mean. Like, I just lost the perspective for a second. I literally just lost the perspective completely for a second. No, I did fuck the perspective. Shit. Supposed to be like this. Okay, whatever. Just see, I literally just lost the perspective because I glanced at my reference over there and I was like, is that how it works? And I went back and I just fucking completely lost it. I still fucked it up. It's still not accurate, but whatever. Jesus, this is how you know that art is extremely difficult. There you go. That's basically the perspective. Just gonna have to ignore all these lines now. But actually, like, my brain's hurting now because I don't even know what I did. But we just have to keep trying. We just have to keep trying. There you go. Okay. It's off center. For sure that one is off center. Made that 2 thing. Ah, I see. It's a reverse multiple rounding. That's what it was. So it's like this. Okay, so we have and then what? It's because it's needs to be adjusted like so. Yeah, the perspective is off. Perspective is very off. But it's okay. We're just gonna keep going. Right? Something like this. Right, and then that's when we have this right there, a little hinge. Right, that's how it's attached. Yeah, it's like right there in the middle. And then we have the shape. Jesus, yeah, I completely fucked up the perspective, but it's okay. That's fine. We're just gonna converge it very drastically, I guess. Yeah, it'll be like something like that, yeah. And then other side. There you go. Is it like this instead? I don't fucking know. I've lost the perspective. Oof, that's so difficult. That's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking hard. And then we need something like... Okay, like that shape I'm still gonna have to figure out. Right? And then this thing is... It's completely lost the fucking box here, but for the sake of trying to get it down. It tapers. Well, why don't we just do something like this first? But yeah, it tapers. And like so. It's also a rounded shape, so it's like that, right? We're just connecting that rounding. And then there's like a little thing that juts out basically, and we're just gonna assume it's like this. And it just juts out, right? And then it comes back, and then we have the other part of the shape. Like so. Still not too bad, to be honest. I mean, I hurt my brain so much during most of this that I am proud of myself for what I was able to accomplish, considering I still didn't understand the perspective. Let me just close this off. Yeah, like considering I didn't even understand I literally lost it at a specific point. Not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, if we look at it this way, you can see like the hinge is starting to get more intense, but it's still too drastic of an angle. It needs to be way more, way less steep. This is too steep, right? Like this is, actually, is it? Yeah, it's way too steep. See? It needs to be like this. So, yeah, and again, working on proportions, trying to figure that out. It's been 56 minutes. I'm gonna rest my brain, and then we're gonna probably just draw the connection here somewhere. Just the connection in and of itself, right? Try to figure that out. But doing it upside down is actually the challenge. It's not, I don't think it'll be as difficult doing it right side up. But yeah, I encourage you all to rest your brain. I'm gonna do the exact same. I've been getting even more comments as of late on my channel about how I'm inspiration or my work is inspiring. There's nothing inspirational about this, by the way, because it's just a reflection of what you're capable of. You know, it's just a fact, right? If I can do it, you can do it. And more than anything, why can't you do it? You know, that's the whole mindset that I'm trying to embody, right? Hormozi talks about there's like 5 levels of learners. Level 1 is active positive, which is show me it can't be done, right? Like if it's not physically impossible, I can do it. And then level 2 is if somebody else has done it, I can do it, right? So, and that's positive passive, right? It's like somebody else has done it, therefore you should be able to do it, therefore I can do it, right? If somebody else can do it, I can do it. I was basically positive passive for the past few years, and then like that, you know, came upon that content, and I'm like, you know what? What's stopping me from being positive active? Therefore, it's like, why can't I visualize this entire shape in my mind while rotating it in my mind, while having clean lines, while talking? Why can't I do that? Okay, it's not physically impossible. Clearly, Kim Jong-il did it, right? So what's stopping me and him? Extraneous amounts of effort and repetition and decades of intent, right? That's it. That's literally it. Therefore, if he can do it, I can do it, and why can't I do it, right? But that, like, if we're to loop back into the inspiration thing, I think it's not about inspiration. It's just being honest with yourself and realizing you can do a lot more. You can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. Like, bro, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, not that much. Last fucking hour I did all this, but I feel as if because this is so much harder and because I was taking so much more time and I was straining so hard, this was incredibly beneficial. I made so many mistakes. Like, look at all the fucking perspective mistakes. It's hilarious. It's horrendously hilarious. But the point is, like, I don't even know what the perspective is. Like, if I try to look at it here, I think this is correct, right? That line was a fuck up. But the fact is, like, I'm slowly starting to connect things a bit better. The main thing I want to focus on the next hour, so I'll be back in like 20 minutes, but the main thing I want to focus on is starting with this. Actually, like starting with this connection right here, like this thing and this thing. I know I said I want to do it before, but it's so easy to lose track when you're actually doing it. I'm sure anybody who practices knows that there's a million things to keep in mind, right? So it is very easy to lose track yeah, like how it should be done, I guess, or just where you should connect things or what you should focus on. But the main thing I think I should focus on is like if I can get this connection, everything is basically around that, right? Like this connecting to this, and then this goes around that, and then obviously like at the end of it there's something else connecting here, and then they connect over here again, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. This has technically been not as much of an hour. I probably really only practiced for 50 minutes today, or right now, but it was 50 very hard-earned minutes, very, very difficult minutes. But oh yeah, let's do the hinge, right? This is such a fucky box. I have to think about like where the fuck so like that. Obviously should be much further down, but it's like that, right? Actually, no, technically that's wrong. That's completely, it should be this way, right? Something like that. I actually don't know. My brain is really actually fried right now. I'm going to rest it. I definitely worked hard. I'm proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself too. I hope you put a lot of effort in, but I definitely worked hard because if my brain is unable to literally see perspective, which is something I've been practicing for years on end at this point. Oh, by the way, we're almost at 3 years, boys and girls. We're almost at 3 years. It's October 29th. I started November 1st, 2022. So it's October 29th, 2025. 3 fucking years, not bad, right? 3 years to be able to do this, right? Not bad. 3 years to be able to do this. Fuck, not this. I'm just pulling out my sketchbook. 3 years for this. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 3 years to be able to do this. I think I could have progressed a lot further, right? I don't know where the fuck to put this. Yeah, I think I could have progressed a lot further. But I think everybody who's been practicing anything feels like they could have progressed a lot further, especially with art, because it's so close to us. It's such a art is probably the most difficult skill to be objective on in terms of like skill acquisition and just practice, because it's like you're literally creating, right? And this is all derived from imagination and emotion and feelings. And then to completely distill all of that and be like, actually, no, there's structure, there's foundations, there's rigidity, right? And obviously, this is where we break out of that rigidity. And even though this is technically rigid, like we're able to ideate, but this creates this. Again, this creates this, not the other way around. This creates this. I want to really make that clear, right? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of this, hours and hours and hundreds of hours of this create this, right? I have a couple others as well. This is like a prompt me and my friends did, right? My friend and his girlfriend, right? Which was just, the theme was devil. This was supposed to be he's holding a corpse, like, and it's like a samurai thing, but they're like, look, he's knitting a head. I'm like, that works, I'll take that narrative. But like, see, again, I don't draw from imagination. I've never practiced this thing in my life, but I know form. And again, I don't know how to draw people. I don't know how to draw anything. You can tell the fucking arms off, but I know form, right? When I do portrait and figure artwod roadmap like a year from now, and I go off on that, and that'll be like the next, like there'll be like a 2-year block where I'm just doing portraits and figures and hands. Like you're gonna see, like, okay, well, this is gonna get 10 times better, right? But without that knowledge, I can still do this, which is a testament to the power of form, by the way, and understanding form, right? But not bad. 3 years. Oh, this was like live drawing. I don't even know why I'm doing a sketchbook showcase right now, but this is when we went camping. I drew the fireplace in front of me, right? This was actually like, this I drew in the first campsite, and then we moved because we booked an extra day, and then the rest of the thing I drew in the second campsite. So same fireplace, technically, same exact type of like build of fireplace, but this this right here, this fucking top structure was the first one. This was the second one, which is pretty cool. And then I didn't finish it. So at this point, I'm just one of those artists. I've realized that if I finish something, I finish something. If I don't, I don't. But my main practice will always be this. But with all that rambling aside, yeah, I hope you put a lot of effort in. I hope you really tried. Never forget, you can fucking accomplish it as long as you literally just keep focused on pushing past your brink of comfort, you know, and just staying in that for as long as possible. I tried. I really tried. I really, really tried. I'm fucking proud of myself, and you should be proud of yourself too. So that being said, as always, thank you for watching. Keep drawing, and please give me money.